This is Ansay, and here is my digital portfolio. First, let's go over the portfolio overview. Part 1, a technology lesson. Part 2, a student assignment. Part 3, an ELL observation. And Part 4, learning a new website. Start at Part 1, technology lesson, virtual escape room. I have a third grade class, and because of e-learning, we have daily Google Hangouts. So I presented the virtual escape room to my class using the present screen at the Google Hangout. I put a self-imposed time limit of 30 minutes to recreate a real virtual escape room and to add some fun. The students used math, literacy, social science, and critical thinking to solve different kinds of puzzles. We were able to complete 2 virtual escape rooms that day. We did an easy one called Animal Farm and a medium one called Hogwarts Digital Escape Room. The animal fun one we completed under 30 minutes, and the Hogwarts one took a little over 30 minutes to complete. Some of the pros. It was very fun, goal-focused. It promotes collaboration and teamwork with the students. We used and integrated multiple skills with higher learning questions in different subjects, and it was free. Some improvements. The websites don't usually give the answers. You need to actually solve the puzzles to find out the answers. So me being a teacher, I went ahead and solved the puzzles just so I would know what I was getting into. Also, with e-learning, participation and difficulty are always issues. If problems were too hard, then students didn't want to participate. ELL relevance. We covered all 5 WIDA standards, made comprehensible input. It was fun. We covered 4 domains of language: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And we integrated different skills and different subjects. Part 2, student assignment, 6 Science. It's a YouTube channel that I came across that provides easy at-home science projects. They also give a higher level thinking question at the end of each experiment. I assigned and created these assignments through Seesaw using hyperlinks, and students were able to post video responses and evidence using Seesaw. Some of the pros. Also very fun. They got to use common household items. Students can show evidence, data, and the experiment process itself. There was a higher level thinking question. Students even got to reflect and try again if they didn't get the desired outcome. Also, it was free. Improvements. Participation, again, for e-learning is very tough. Some materials may not have been available at the students' homes. Most of the experiments needed adult supervision or assistance, for safety reasons, of course. The experiments could get messy, and safety is always an issue. ELL relevance. These 6 science activities became a family affair, where sometimes many of the family members were shown in the video helping the student. We covered all 5 WIDA standards. Input was made comprehensible. It was fun. Speaking, listening, reading, and writing domains were used, and higher level thinking and reflection were used also. Part 3, ELL observation, online observation. Because of co-teaching, I wasn't able to observe a live classroom. So I looked online on YouTube and I found a co-teaching classroom with first grade and an ESL teacher and an ESL technology research teacher. There was a whole group mini lesson where the goal was to learn how to make inferences. The students were given iPads, one-to-one. There was one smartboard, and they got to use a new app called Explain Everything. The students inserted themselves through video and audio into the story of Ruby Bridges using the app. Some pros: total physical response, call and response. The students accessed prior knowledge. They got to use sentence frames and starters when answering questions. The learning goals were stated. It was interactive storytelling, lots of multimedia and visuals. The teachers were very engaging and also used humor. Some improvements. The one improvement I saw was that some students were distracted by the other features on the app. It was their first time using the app, so that's always expected when you learn something new for the very first time. ELL benefits. The WIDA standards 1, 2, and 5 were used. This was a very powerful message about racial equality and history that the students really related to. It was very engaging using the technology, and the students moved towards independence using the technology. Part 4. New website, Bitmoji Virtual Classroom. Towards the end of the school year, one of the staff meetings was we learned about Bitmoji and Virtual Classroom. I learned how to create my own Bitmoji. I created a virtual classroom using images, different websites and hyperlinks, and we use Google Slides. The examples are below. We also can use them for e-learning or remote learning. Some of the pros. These classrooms are very visually pleasing. They're not intimidating. They're interactive. You can put Easter eggs and fun things into the classrooms. They are fully customizable and easy to create. And of course, they're free. Improvements. Timing. I learned about this as e-learning was ending, so it would have been nice to learn about this from the very start. But then again, we were all making the ship as we were flying it, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Student accountability is also an issue when it comes to e-learning, as well as participation. Also, logging in with students' accounts was very difficult because some of the hyperlinks do not connect with the student accounts for their classrooms. So it's a little annoying for them because they have to log in through another app. And ELL relevance. All 5 WIDA standards, comprehensible input. It was fun and interesting. They can use listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and we can possibly use this for remote learning next year. And that is my digital portfolio. Thank you.